This is the Sexy Mix Poly Nail Gel Kit, and I got this off Model One's website. So I actually purchased 2 items, and then I got 2 free gifts, so a total of 4 items altogether. So when you open it up, it just comes with the instructions. Comes with some flower designs. Here is some stones, some design tape, some nail forms, tweezers, a nail file. It comes with this brush to apply the PolyGel. One side has the spatula and the other side has the brush to form it. And so this actually broke, like the cover broke. It didn't secure, it didn't suction, so that was a little disappointing, but yeah, whatever. So here is the pink PolyGel, a clear PolyGel, and a white PolyGel. Here's some glitters, nail forms. This is the top coat, the base coat, and the nail slip solution. So this is the gift that was sent when I ordered my kit. It's just a Model One's nail kit. Comes with 2 nail files, a cuticle pusher tool, polish removing swabs, and some nail tape design. So this was the second gift, and they're nail forms. So this is the second item that I purchased, and it is just a nail trimmer. It's cute. I needed one to cut my nails. Okay, so the first step is to trim nail and clean the surrounding nail plate of any excess cuticle. So I already cut my nails, and I'm just taking the cuticle pusher. So I'm just taking that and pushing all my cuticles back. You can use any cuticle pusher, like the wooden ones, would work fine too. So I'm just doing step 1 right now. So step 2 is to file the nail surface and remove the shine from the nail. So I'm just taking the nail file that came in the PolyGel nail kit, and I'm just removing all the shine from all of my nails. So step 3 is to dust your nails, and I don't have a brush, so I just use my hands. So step 1 for the PolyGel application is to apply a thin base coat and cure under UV or LED lamp for 60 seconds. So I'm just going to be showing how I do a couple fingers in this video. I'm going to be showing how I do 3. The first 2 is what not to do, and then the last one is what worked for me. So this isn't part of the steps, but I'm just picking out my nail forms. Obviously, you need to pick out your nail forms. So I'm making sure that the nail form is not too small, and it's just a little bit bigger because you need room for the PolyGel. So just picking out my nail forms. Okay, so step 2 is to squeeze the desired amount of PolyGel out of the tube. And then slice and pick up the PolyGel with the spatula end of the PolyGel tool. Put it on the dough form and use the brush to dip a small amount of slip solution, not too wet or not too dry. So what I ended up doing was just putting the PolyGel straight from the tube to the form because I didn't really read the instructions correctly. but it seemed to work fine. So now I'm just forming it. And because I'm going for a French look, I'm gonna have to do like a 2-step process. I'm gonna have to do the tip part and then the bed part. Now for the French, I'm curing it for 30 seconds under the nail lamp. I'm using pink for the bed part. And this was not enough gel because I did have an air bubble that was huge. So I learned that. I am not a nail technician or a nail professional. I'm just going to attempt to try and use this PolyGel nail kit. Okay, so now it says to shape the PolyGel by lightly patting it on the dual form. Gently apply the dual form from the cuticle to the whole nail. So I'm just doing that, and then it says press gently, remove any excess product that popped out from the sidewalls. So if you have any product that popped out from the sidewalls, go ahead and just swipe that away. And then I just cured both sides of the nail extension at different times. The nail surface for 60 seconds and the underside for 30. So now I'm just removing the dual form. And it says to wipe both sides of the nail extension with the slip solution to remove the sticky layer, but I didn't do that part. Yeah, I just did later after all my nails were done. And now I'm just shaping the nail extension. And the last step is to apply a top coat and cure it. But I didn't apply the top coat yet. I just did a top coat later after all my nails were done. As you can see, there's a big air bubble there, so that was not enough product. So I know now to put more product the next time around. Like, the white part looks totally fine, like it looks good, but the only thing is the pink part. It was just a huge air bubble. I'm not too sure if it's maybe a formula for the pink one, or I just didn't put enough. And so I think that when I put a little bit more, I did not have any air bubbles. So I think it's just the amount that I put. So for this next nail, the white part looked great again, but the pink part, the bed part, was okay. It was better than the last one. It just had like a tiny air bubbles. Like, there were still air bubbles, but it was much smaller. So I'm not too worried about letting the pink part go over the white part, like spreading it out, because I'm just gonna file that down with my nail drill and the white part will be revealed again. just curing the nail. And as you can see, like there's some tiny air bubbles. So now I am just trimming the nail. And filing it and shaping it. So the next nail that I do is going to be like perfect. It's what really worked for me. Like there was no air bubbles. The pink part looked good. On the first two nails, the white part looked good, but it was just the bed part. But on the next nail that I do, I found that it looked the best. And that's because I put more of the pink PolyGel. Okay, so I'm just gonna start this whole process again, getting some white, scooping that, and forming it onto the dual form. Getting that smile line, then I'm curing that for 30 seconds. And then I am gonna take some pink. So this amount of pink was perfect. Like I didn't have any air bubbles. And that is quite a lot, as you can see. So the formula for this was kind of sticky to work with, but it was still manageable, but it was really sticky. But this is the first PolyGel ever that I used, so I don't know what to compare it to, but it wasn't bad for my first PolyGel nail kit. I guess I have to try different brands and then I can compare. So now I'm just removing the dual form, and as you can see, this one looks a lot better than the first two. A lot better. Like the white part looks good and the pink part looks good as well. So now I'm just trimming my nail and filing and shaping it. So yeah, this is how it looks. This is how it turned out, and it doesn't look too bad. So now I am just removing the sticky layer and I'm taking the top coat, and now I'm just going to apply it to all of my nails. And then I'm curing that. I still need to shape these. That is my experience with this PolyGel kit.